My second marriage was abusive. The abuse started on our honeymoon.
I was stabbed 6 times one day after school.
We often think that violence happens someplace else, in someone else's neighborhood, in someone else's home.
Different forms of violence are really interconnected. So there's a relationship between what people experience in their home, in their neighborhoods, and in their community.
Violence is a leading cause of death for young people. It impacts the most vulnerable. Children are really at risk for experiencing and witnessing violence. Low-income communities of color have higher rates of community violence.
From a public health perspective, violence is epidemic right now.
Kaiser's done cutting-edge work in terms of looking at screening and identification and referral for their patients and providing the support that people need.
If you can show them concern, if you can ask those questions, if you can give them resources, they can go on to heal.
One of the ways in which Kaiser Permanente is unique is that in addition to providing direct care and direct services, we also help support community organizations that provide these services.
The most amazing thing that you see when you come into Youth UpRising, and I really do tie this back to our relationship with Kaiser Permanente, is the relief that young people have to be in a place that's safe.
A lot of these kids don't have positive role models or positive influences that they can look up to see something greater.
At the time, I was just like mad and angry. I grew up in a neighborhood where almost everybody was poor and didn't really nothing much to do besides be on the street and just wasn't like what normal kids do, go to the park or anything.
My history is gang members in my family, fights, violence. My track record is not good at all. I was just kind of running around, partying a lot, and then I ended up getting shot.
I mean, literally, these young people are in the middle of gunplay. And what we find is that then by turning one young person, you turn a group. And if you do that enough times, you can turn a whole community.
But at the same time, I was like, I really got to change my life. I'm not trying to live like this my whole life,
It's really important that Kaiser Permanente is looking at it from a public health perspective because they're really saying we can do something about this.
What we've learned is that through a groundswelling of community efforts, we can actually make a difference in our community.
I'm a living testament to the possibility of that.
If you're still living, there's still a possibility you could change and survive.
I want kids to know that there's a different way to go about life. Violence is preventable.